pinned these back to wash my face, and guess what?
So cute.
I was like, those are staying there.
That's staying. We're staying. Well, hello.
Hi.
What are we talking about today?
Oh, God. We are going to be exposing my absolutely, like, semi-traumatizing, embarrassing, lackluster dating experiences.
Oh, I kind of hate it, but I do love a good dating story, I have to say.
Love to hate it.
Love to hate it.
Okay, so...
Yeah. Tell us.
We should
just dive in.
All
Let's
right.
just fucking dive in, man.
Let's just fucking
Let's
dive in.
fucking do it. After listening to our Teddy Hamilton
Yeah,
book.
remember? Last night I sent you a message and I was like, I just love, there's nothing better than a good Teddy Hamilton fucking.
Literally.
So good.
He just, everything about the way he talks, just
that F sound.
Yeah. Fucking do it. Love it.
So
love him.
good. Okay, you know what I don't love?
What? Tell me.
Okay.
Men.
Bro.
Just cackling.
But yeah. So,
but accurate. No.
Facts. So I've been on some first dates, a few second dates. It's just never what I'm anticipating.
Yeah.
I've started having no expectations,
Which
going
I think
into
is a
it.
good thing.
Yeah.
It's a good thing to have no expectations, but it's also, yeah, the experiences are lackluster. That is for sure.
Okay, so I'm just going to start throwing out some random experiences that I've had. And you've heard of some of these.
Okay.
One guy, once we were on the date, he told me that his wife left him for a woman. And I didn't really know how to
how do you respond to that?
to it. It was very interesting.
And this is a first date.
Very first date.
I mean, that's kind of a bomb to drop on a first date.
And it was immediate. Like when we first started talking,
He's
it was
like
like sat down at the table at the restaurant. Oh, like, how's your day going? That kind of thing. And then it kind of just immediately jumped into like how long he's been single. And let me just tell you
what
happened. And I just kind of, you know me, like I didn't want to say the wrong thing, but in my mind I was like, this is so fascinating. I was like, I want to talk to your ex-wife.
Totally.
I was just kind of thinking like, what? Like, how did this happen?
Yeah.
You should write a book about it.
Seriously.
I want to read it.
Seriously. Because like, yeah, how long has she been feeling that way? And it wasn't just, because you told me this story, but it wasn't just like some random woman she met, right? Like it was.
No, like the families were friends. And then that lady obviously left her husband. And like now the two women are still together.
Dang. You know what's so crazy? This is reminding me of a story. In one of the churches that I went to, there was a couple who the wife was having an affair with another husband in the church. And they ended up, right, like both those couples ended up splitting. But the couple that was left over, right, like the husband and wife that had been cheated on, found solace in each other and they ended up getting married.
Dude.
So then they like basically wife swapped.
Yeah.
It was like such a random thing, but like after years of like dealing with things. But yeah, it's stranger things, but
oh my God.
Good for her.
Okay. There was one date.
Okay.
And I call it the sweat date.
Oh God. Oh.
This man was like 6'5". Okay. I had never, yeah. When you go to hug, you're you just
like
hug their
like shoulder, like I'm trying to reach up to this guy.
You just like hug their like
torso.
midsection. Yeah.
You're like here's your belly button on my ear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. So, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
We get to this, it's summertime. We get to this, I don't know, restaurant, pub type of place. And they don't have air conditioning.
Oh, dear God.
It's
you can't not have air conditioning here. You can't not have air conditioning here. It's hotter than Hades.
It was so bad. It was like 111, 112 degrees. And I just was sitting there just sweating. And so was he. Like, we were just sweating to death. And then somehow, like, we're having this great conversation. Girl, he even ended up pulling his shoe and sock off to show me his, like, toes.
Wait, hold, please. In the middle of the date, he took off his shoe and sock. You never told me this.
I didn't tell you that.
What the fuck? Why did he show you his toes?
It was cute, actually.
I'm glad you think so. Can you imagine just whipping out your toes?
First of all, you do it all the time.
Okay, to you, I do that. All right.
One of these times, I'm going to show you my toe. Okay.
You never told them about your toe.
I know. We're not going to. Be quiet. We're going to edit that part out. Okay. You need consensual toe showing. Okay, so listen.
Okay, so why did he take off his shoe?
Because he was like not really my type, but he had little sprinkles of my type, right?
Okay.
So he had a daughter, and I was trying to talk about how I think I like if a guy like paints his like fingernails or something. Like, and we were talking about like authenticity and just being a safe place and that kind of thing. He is like, oh, I have painted toenails right now.
Stop.
And I was like,
oh, that's
no, you don't.
cute.
And he's like, yeah, I let my daughter paint my toenails.
Stop.
They're purple. And I'm like, no way. And he just rips his shoe and sock off and shows me his painted toenails.
Okay.
It was cute.
It's the only acceptable thing.
It made his feet look better.
I mean,
I feel like all men should just
paint their toenails.
They need a distraction from the
Hobbit situation. They're so hairy.
They're very hairy.
Yeah.
But if they weren't, that would also be very gross.
Yeah.
Do you want to know more stories?
Yes. Yeah. Obviously, I want to hear more stories. Okay.
So, should a guy text after a date? Because the sweatbox date, when we talked for like 3 hours, and it was not just one person or the other talking the whole time. It was very back and forth. We were laughing. He petted someone's dog that walked by. Like, it was a good date. And then I didn't really hear from him afterwards, but it was kind of confusing because even though it was an absolute sweat show, like wet t-shirt contest.
Seriously. Oh my gosh.
It went okay. At least enough to be like, hey, that was fun, you know?
Yeah.
So I ended up messaging him a few hours later and was just like, hey, thanks again. I had fun. He wrote me back and was like, I think that you're fun, but I'm more interested in like a long-term situation, and I just don't see you as a long-term option. And I was like, you could have just said, like,
had fun, not really feeling
something.
Like, what?
Yeah, but I don't know, like, what other people think, because to me, I just think a guy should absolutely, like, text you after a date. A few hours later is great.
I think at least within an hour of the date.
Like, all I know is if you are actually, you left that date excited. You're like, damn.
Yes.
She was cool.
Yes.
Like, you would want to text that person.
Absolutely. Within an hour.
Yeah. What the heck?
I really, like, I hate the waiting thing, but also I think that it's actually just fucking rude. Like, okay, here's the thing. Whether it went good or bad, whether you liked her or not, to me, you're given a text to be like, hey, I had a great time. Don't really feel it. Or I had a great time. I would love to see you again.
Exactly.
Either of those options are okay.
Yes.
The no text just means that you're not my person.
Yes.
Like, fuck that shit. I'm so sorry.
And another thing is, like, multiple guys have, like, messaged me all day long for days, sometimes weeks, if we can't meet up right away.
Right.
And then they will talk to me all the way up until, like, the night before and confirm the date for the next day. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. And then the day of, they will be like, hey, I'm actually just not ready to date. I think I jumped the gun. I'm just not ready. I met you on a dating app.
If you are not ready, why are you here? Why are you here?
I don't know.
I hate it.
I hate it. Can I share a gross one with you?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Please do.
Okay. This one is this one's gross.
Oh, no. Okay. I think I'm ready.
There was one guy, and I'm telling you, I was feeling him.
Okay.
We were vibing. We had the best, like, banter and text exchanges leading up to the date. So we already knew that first date. Like, we were both expecting something because we knew there was no denying it. We go on this date. It's great.
We love this story.
Start to finish, it is so good. Definitely physical attraction, laughing. It felt very comfortable. Loved it. We get to the end of the date and, like, listen, some people have rules. Like, I don't do this or that. No.
Yeah. I mean,
listen. So I'm just going to skip over the kissing part. But what I will let you know is that I came away with a little present.
In your mouth?
Yes.
Stop.
Like, first of all, it was such a good kiss. He was a really good kisser.
Okay. But then were you just like
yes.
rolling your tongue around? No! No.
So we ate. We had dinner. And by the way, I wasn't hungry, so I just ate like chips and salsa. He had like a whole ass meal.
So you knew.
It was not mine. It was not mine because I had chips and salsa and a drink. He ate a whole ass meal, okay? And then there was meat in my mouth.
Stop. No. And not the kind of meat you want. You know what I mean? Like, no.
Girl.
You had like a crumble of a...
I had... Ew, my hands are sweaty.
Oh, no.
So that was... Listen.
Did you just...
I swallowed it. I swallowed. What else am I supposed... Excuse me,
You're
sir.
Like,
Ew, I'm kind of grossed out now.
I mean, did you ever tell him?
No.
Oh my God. I can't.
I know. If we would have continued, like,
you might have like brought it up.
Definitely have brought it up. Like, as like just because it's funny.
But how
like,
funny would it be to text these dudes after the fact and just to like give them a little
like
slice, a review of like what you experienced.
Oh my God.
3.5 stars. Could have done without the meat in my mouth.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. I need a little water.
You gotta wash it down. You know what I mean?
Oh God. Yeah. Oh, that's rough. That's a rough time. I don't know. I think that, man, you handled that like a champ. Because I don't know.
Listen, he was really hot.
Okay. Well, I mean... the things that you do.
The things that you do.
Oh my God.
For a heavily tattooed man.
Jess.
Okay.
The meat.
So listen, we're moving on.
Okay. All I could see is like Taco Bell meat in my mouth. Like that's immediately what I think of. I'm so sorry, but nasty. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Next.
It was carnitas, by the way.
Oh my. No.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like... No.
Yeah.
It was like a shred of carne. No! Why did I even ask? Oh my God, no. Jessica. Oh my God, I can't.
TMI, you know?
Wow.
Okay. I have to tell you.
Okay.
This is a different guy.
Okay.
He cried on our first date.
No.
Yes.
Yes, I think I've seen my husband cry like less than like 5 times.
It's okay for a guy to cry.
I
like
guess,
a sensitive dude.
I get it, but like on the first date.
Yes. And like,
no. It reads like emotionally unstable.
But here's the thing. I'm a safe space for people, you know?
1,000% you are. Yes.
I just get to where I don't know how to react. with like strangers. And I think men, because like if it was just a random girl, I have consoled girls in the bathroom before. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
Girl,
I've cried with
like,
strangers before, for sure.
But when you're on a first date and they start legitimately choking up and start crying, and not like a family member died or something, like it was just because of how much he loved his sister and how close they are and how much he just appreciated her, and then he just started choking up and crying, and I just started looking around for a napkin to hand him.
Oh my gosh. Like, I understand that, but that's like, you're with someone brand new.
Yeah.
I don't know. Those are some red flags for me. I don't know. Like, I mean, I get choked up thinking about my relationship with my sister, who I love the most.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think that would be like a first date conversation / crying. I don't know. That one's boy, oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
I mean, to each their own, but like that just, for me, it just reads more unstable.
Yeah.
It reads like I need to go to therapy and deal with some things that I have not dealt with, you know? Yeah.
Remind me after this. I need to elaborate more. I need to tell you more about it, but we'll do it out. So what about, there's been multiple times that your husband has been like, we double date.
Yes.
Because I just don't want to go by myself.
Well, it's not just that. I saw this thing more recently that was like, do not wait to bring people around people that you love or people that are close to you, because you can get a really good read on people and how they react to your friends and family.
And you told me that, and I was like,
yeah.
And
but
then in my mind, I was thinking, I just don't want to go by myself with them again.
Too.
It was probably a sign.
Oh, yeah. Probably a sign. If you want me to be there. Do you know what I mean?
You're my support.
I'm your emotional support friend.
Yeah.
I'll just be in the corner.
I'm like, sure, I'll go on another date.
I'll wear a
you.
vest.
Can my friends come along? Like, seriously.
Ew. Oh my gosh.
Am I the red flag?
No.
Okay, so here's the deal. One of the guys, it was just kind of awkward. It made it so much better that you and Curtis were there, and it was okay, but it just didn't really flow that well, and I was glad when it was over.
Yeah.
There was another one. Like, we all met at just this restaurant. This guy was so, like, touchy-feely. And not in, like I am not against, I'm not a prude. I'm not against physical touch.
No.
But when you don't know the person.
Yeah.
And they're, like, rubbing on your arm or circles on your back. He was rubbing his leg up my leg under the table from like ankle to knee.
I should have known this. I didn't know at the time. But you almost went into like a little bit of a freeze.
I was
like
stiff
deer
as
in the
a board.
Yeah, like a deer in the headlights. And I was like, she seems uncharacteristically like stiff. I should have gotten like the clues of like, she doesn't act like that unless she's like viscerally uncomfortable.
I was.
And it was because he was like rubbing up on you when you didn't want him to.
Yeah. And like, it's weird that I wasn't like, hey, stop or something.
But
yeah, you just don't expect people to do that. Also, if we were just by ourselves and it was more of a vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I
totally.
mean?
That might be.
Versus like, it was so... Even while he was talking to you guys, he was touching me like under the table, and it was so strange.
Dude, that was the weirdest date, I have to say. I felt like I was giving him an interview, which I didn't intend to.
Right.
But it just felt...
because of the awkward energy, it was just like...
so awkward.
Yeah.
And I felt like you were kind of like not really talking just because I think you were like in a frozen
because
state.
I was being groped.
So then I was like, tell me more about these things. And then my husband is just quiet in general. So it was like me and him talking while he's like rubbing up on you, and I had no idea. And then it was just, it was so fucking awkward.
Yeah. Well, and I forgot. So there was one double date where your husband, as soon as we all four got there, your husband gets a phone call that like your daughter was on the side of the road. She needed help. Yeah. And he's like, oh, literally ass in the seat. Oh, can I get you guys anything to drink? Phone call.
Yeah.
He has to leave.
Yeah. He leaves like immediately.
It is now a triangle. We are now a
Yes.
threesome.
It
was the most awkward.
That one was wild.
That
That
was
one
so
was
weird.
like so awkward.
Because you guys kept talking, thank God. And I
Dude.
was just like...
I mean, that one was so weird because of the question he asked me.
Because he's like talking to you, and I'm over here eating chips and salsa and drinking.
Which thank God for chips and
spice,
salsa.
right?
We're just, it's
And
a theme.
He's like, so can I ask you, what do you think about me?
Yeah, he asked me that question who has never met him before in my life.
And you were like, oh, well, like, I don't actually, like, know you. And the fact that he wanted to know what you thought of him, and it was just it was the most awkward situation.
That was so awkward because I started talking about how much I love you and how like you're amazing and that I want you to find someone that's like a really good fit. And he was like, yeah. No, but tell me what you think about me. And I was like, what? Like, aren't we on? I was so confused. It was very confusing. And I'm like, why do you care about my perception of you?
Yeah, because you just started talking about like what you would want in someone for me.
Yeah.
Because
that was the whole point.
And he's like, well, no, I just meant like your personal opinion of me. And you were like, I don't know you.
And why would you care? Why would you care what I think of you? It's just very weird. It was a weird line of questioning. Let me tell you. I was not a fan. I was not a fan.
Oh my God. Speaking of weird. Okay. So this one, I never actually met up with him. Okay. But he was very cute and kind of more of my type physically.
Yeah.
Whatever that means. But we're talking and he's really like getting my humor and
which we love. Yeah. When you can tell it's like clicking.
You're not like carrying the conversation. Dude. So he is just like, we're messaging back and forth. We actually switch over to just voice notes, which is like, I don't usually do that. It was nice. And he started leaving me like really long voice notes, which was kind of funny and different. But we're like, okay. He's like, I want to see you in person. I want to meet you. And I was like, okay, well, what do we have to do to make this happen? Because you know me, I'm like, I want the man to take control, to plan the dates.
Yes.
To, like.
Yes.
I don't want to have to do that. So I'm like, okay, well, what do we have to do to make that happen? And then I end up saying, I have these dates available. And he was like, okay, well, we can make it happen, but I don't know if you're going to think it's a good thing or a bad thing. And I was immediately like,
what does that even mean?
What are you talking
about? What does that mean?
Right?
Yeah.
Then he tells me, what if I told you I'm like a straight up hobo? What?
Like with a bindle stick?
Hobo?
Like walking along the railroads?
Says that? Who even says that?
Okay.
So now...
Yeah, you're like...
This is like a big wrench in the... I'm like... Huh?
What?
So then I just say, well, are you a hobo? I don't speak in riddles. Just tell me.
Don't give me riddles. Don't give me riddles. Oh my God.
Well, are you? Like, what if I told you... Sir, I'm tired,
It's just, let's be clear. Come on.
So,
okay.
He sends me like a 4-minute long voice note.
Oh,
and
damn.
I'm like, oh God.
He gave you his own podcast. He was like, welcome to my podcast. Let me tell you about this.
Basically, he's not a hobo. He just was like, he works remote. He converted his vehicle into, he can like live in it, sleep in it. He travels all over.
It's like the van life situation.
Yeah,
okay.
Like
okay.
Meeting new people.
Yeah.
Having new experiences. Doesn't have a plan. Doesn't know where he's going next. Doesn't know what's happening from day to day.
Good for him.
And I'm like, so I'm sending him messages back being like, this is so interesting.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Totally.
All of this stuff. But, we live drastically different lives. Okay?
Yeah.
I get busy doing a million things with the kids the next day. Like I told you, when I left the house, I didn't even make it back. Like, moms know, you're like putting snacks in the car. You're thinking about, okay, well, they need to be able to change into this. I need to bring this for what we're going to after that.
Totally.
Like, and then I had to drop the kids off and then race back to do a dinner with all the girls. It was just kind of a very busy day. And he messaged me and was like, so I guess you were just curious about the hobo life, but nothing, huh? Good luck out there. Huh?
Yeah, because that's why I'm on this app, because I want to learn about your hobo lifestyle. What are we even talking about? What are we even talking about?
Like,
because you didn't message him back because you were busy?
Right. And I feel like I have to date someone that has kids or a kid or something, because otherwise we just live such different lifestyles. And look, obviously, I have been one to message a lot. And you've been like, hey, it can be a little bit of false intimacy, like, you know, the false connection. So I'm not sugarcoating it. Like, if I would have been more interested in him or his situation, like, I probably would have been able to message him throughout my busy day.
Okay.
You know,
it's
accountability.
Good to know. Yeah, it's good to know that about yourself, that you're like, okay.
But it's just interesting to me that if there is any kind of, maybe in a different situation, like you apply a little bit of pressure, or you just like trigger them a little bit, and then see how they react. I think it felt very reactive.
Oh, it's very reactive. You're like, dodged a bullet there, man. Like, there's no freaking way.
Like, what?
Like, you can't handle someone being busy?
Okay, I have one more.
Okay, tell me.
So, I am really curious about this one. I want to know how other people feel or what their thoughts are on this. So, I was talking to this really cute guy. I think you even like were the one who...
Oh, I think I did. Okay, I know who you're talking about now.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I was the one that hearted it.
You were like...
I was like, yes, you need to talk to him.
And... yeah, it was fun and funny and stuff. And it was very quickly like, we should meet up. So, side note, I am out and about in the real world. And I happen to be in this location that I have never gone to really before. Right. And I look over and I see this cute guy. And I just, for a split second, was kind of like, okay, sir. Like,
yeah.
But I was busy. I was doing other things. So moved on, but I did clock him for a second. Okay. So then I'm supposed to meet with the Tinder guy the next day.
Okay.
And I'm trying to figure out where we're going to meet. Because again, they don't just make a plan. They're like, where do you want to go? And what time? And this and that. And so we're doing the planning back and forth thing. He ends up saying, I was like, listen, I can do this night, but I only have a very short period of time. He was like, okay, well, I'll come to you. Great. I'm in this area.
Yeah.
He goes, I work in that area too. What do you mean? Like, where? And then when he tells me, it's at the place that I was just at the day before. The cute guy that I saw was him.
Dude. When this happened, I was hitting your arm so hard.
You always abuse me.
I'm so sorry. It's really just love. It really is just love. I promise.
So then I'm like, how in the world? What a coincidence. So then I ask him, did I see you? And he goes, that was you. We made eye contact.
Oh my God. This is the wildest thing. I could not actually believe this happened.
I couldn't believe it.
Because you were just going to see him the next day.
Yes.
And you were at an event and you clocked this dude.
Yes.
Made eyes.
Yeah.
And then it was the guy that you were talking to.
Yeah. Except for clearly I didn't realize his pictures looked a lot different than
they do.
The man I saw in real life.
As they do.
He was like, that looks like the girl I'm talking to on Tinder.
Got it. Because you actually put accurate pictures of yourself on Tinder.
I just think guys don't know how to take pictures of themselves.
Again, I will go back to my original statement from episode 2 where I'm like, why don't men have women do their freaking Tinder and Hinge profiles?
Yeah.
Because we do so much better of a job. But anyway, I digress. Go ahead. Sorry.
So, and maybe it's because I wasn't wearing my glasses. I don't know. I'm like, that fuzzy thing over there is real cute.
I think he's cute. fuzzy around the edges.
I'm like,
but
I just saw dark hair and tattoos and was like, yep.
That's my type. There he is.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So we meet up.
Yeah.
And and it's kind of cute because it was like, oh, I saw it like long time no see.
You know? Yeah.
Okay. It was good.
Okay.
It was a good date. But in the middle of the date, we're talking about, this is what I want people's opinion on.
Okay.
In the middle of the date, we're talking about how horrible online dating is, the apps, and just like, you know, first date after first date. It's just like, ugh, I'm tired, you know? But then he makes a comment and says, yeah, before this, I was just hanging out with my buddy, and I told him I'm supposed to go meet up with this girl off Tinder, but I just really don't want to go. I was just telling my girlfriends, like...
He says this out loud, out of his mouth, to you.
Yeah.
Being like, I was just telling my buddy how... And remember that he had already seen you.
He had already seen me.
He had clocked it. He had made eyes and then knew he was going on a date with you and then proceeded to go on the date with you, but then also tell you that he really didn't want to be on the date.
Like, I don't know. I hope he was nervous.
That's fucking hella rude.
It was so...
No, absolutely not.
It took me back a second. I was kind of like, huh.
Why would you... First of all... Why would you even think that? If you thought that, then don't be on the date.
Well, I think I was trying to like stop myself from taking it personally.
Got it.
Because, you know, you want to be like, sir.
We're all out in these woods. You know what I mean?
And I think generally he was talking about like, I don't want to put in the effort to go on another first date for it to like not work out or something.
Okay, that's very gracious of you.
He said it. I was
I'm rolling my eyes so hard right now.
In the most humble way. Everyone was complimenting me. Like,
girl, you looked
so
good.
You
looked gorgeous.
And I was just like, interesting, you know? So, anyways, I did try to make light of it. And because I didn't get he said he was like, you know, this was so great. Yeah. Like, I would love to take you here next time if you're willing to go on another date with me. We exchanged phone numbers. And then, like, 3+ hours later, I still hadn't gotten any kind of a text from him.
No.
Which I just don't think guys realize. I don't know what's wrong with them. But I ended up messaging him and being like, thanks again for the drink and the convo. So glad we forced ourselves to show up. Haha. Like, I'm like trying to make light of the stupid comment.
Dude, no. Fuck that shit. I'm not into it. No. Did he ever text back?
Yeah, but he was just like, yeah, I had fun. It's just very like
non-committal.
I don't know. And then I ended up bringing up something that I was wrong about because he's like, you know, you should pull out your phone and look it up. Like, you're wrong. And I was just kind of like, I didn't do it in real time. So later I did, and I realized I was wrong. Okay. So I was like, oh, but P.S., I was wrong. You were right. And then he was just like, oh, haha. Like, you know, but there was just...
Yeah.
And it's fine. It's fine. Because if it doesn't work out, like, that's just not my person.
Totally. But the rudeness is not... First of all, I just think that if someone doesn't text you back within 3 hours, like, done. Like, that person, no, never again. No.
And like, we talked about this on a previous episode about how guys connect with other guys through like bullying and making fun of them and stuff.
Totally.
And I just don't know if guys realize that like, this isn't the whole, oh, if you kind of like push a little girl down on the playground, it means you like them. It's so strange to me. Listen, I just want yearning. I just want you to feel like the fact that I am even taking the time to sit there and talk to you.
Like, you should be so grateful that I'm even willing to give you, I have this much time. I have an inch of time.
Yeah.
If that.
Yeah.
And I'm bestowing this gift on you.
Yeah.
Of my time.
Yeah.
And you... Like, no, absolutely not.
And another funny thing that happened was he had asked me, like, so what are you looking for? And that's just a really interesting question on many different levels for me. But...
What would you say? What did you say?
So I kind of was like, man, like kind of like an exhale. Like,
Yeah.
And he was like, it's okay if you don't know. And I'm like, oh no, I know.
Right.
Because
I just don't know how much I want to give to you in
Yes.
this moment. Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
And I feel like there's different layers. One of them being, if you have dealt with a narcissist before, lots of professionals talk about how you shouldn't list out the things that you're looking for because like that is a checklist for them to like pretend to be
Totally.
to manipulate
Let
you
me
into
mask
liking
in.
them.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
But I do realize like as adults, like, hey, I want to know kind of like what you're, are we on the same page?
Yeah,
kind
for
of
sure.
thing. So anyways, he made the comment, it's okay if you don't know. And that also threw me back because I was thinking like, in my opinion, you better know.
You shouldn't
If
even
you're
be on
out
an
here
app.
dating.
That's what I'm saying.
Why? Like,
it should be clear as day what you're looking for and what you're not looking for.
if you are pushing 40 and you just don't know.
Come on.
So, and listen, if I'm the toxic one, if the shoe
No.
fits, I'll wear it.
No.
But I'm just letting you know that my answer might come off wrong to some people.
Okay. Well,
But it's the truth.
okay.
Okay.
Tell us.
I like to think of it as confidence.
Yeah.
You know, but I just told him, oh no, I definitely know. And he's like, oh, okay. And I just told him, I'm looking for the male version of me.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I am looking for someone who is kind and compassionate and patient, who like has done the work, who knows themselves, can be authentic, can hold space for someone else to be their authentic self, and then can be goofy and silly and funny, but can also have extremely deep conversations.
Yeah.
And someone who you have to be sexually compatible.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, you know, and so I just started describing basically the things that I can bring to the table.
Right. Yeah.
I just want someone with the same energy.
Yeah.
you
That's
know?
it.
And he was just like, yeah, okay.
Cool.
Like,
I'm not that person, so
well,
I'm going to peace out.
Like, he didn't say if he was or not. He was just like, yeah. And then
From the way you described the date, I'm going to say no.
he was just like, yeah, I mean, sexual compatibility is really important. And
That's the thing you cherry picked out of that whole thing? Oh my dear. No.
we did connect on some different levels. We had good conversation, but it was really, there was some interesting things on there. So
Yeah, no.
circling back,
Okay. Sorry, I'm getting heated now.
I'm just curious if someone told you that they beforehand were telling their friends that they didn't want to go to this date after they've already seen you, would you be offended? And should I never talk to them again?
Absolutely. I don't even know if I'd be able to complete the date.
You would just get up and
I'd be
leave.
like, I'll do us both a favor then, and you can go back and hang out with your friend.
I don't know. It's rare that I take things personally.
Yeah.
Like in my mind,
I'm so proud of you for that, because I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
I might just be delusional, but in my mind, I was just like, oh, like that's a you thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely. I hate it so much though, actually, so much. I just can't believe he actually said that out loud. I guess I'd rather them say it out loud than just be like thinking it and then placating.
I don't know.
The whole thing is gross. I don't like it.
Should we see what could possibly, if there's anything better coming in our future?
Yes. Please tell us that there's good
Should
things
we?
coming. Yes.
We told them that we were gonna do a tarot reading.
Yes.
And so now feels like a good time to
I love
see.
it. Yes.
I'm thinking like I'll do one for me, I'll do one for you, and then maybe we'll do one together to see if this is like, what do we have coming up?
Yeah.
That
I love
kind of
this.
thing.
Yes.
Okay, so I've never really done it like recording.
Okay.
You know. So
Okay.
you'll have to.
I'm going to commentate. So she's going to shuffle. You might even hear it because of the microphone, but she's going to shuffle the cards. So what do you do when you're like, do you feel into like which cards you pick, or is it just kind of like ones that pop out? Like, what is it?
So people do it differently. For me, I have always just, while I'm shuffling, I'll kind of like tune in and kind of ask questions in my head, or kind of like give like a vibe of what I'm, hey, this is what I'm wanting clarity or direction on.
Okay. All right.
And at that point I'll get different feelings. I might even just like how the cards are shuffling tells me something.
Okay.
When I split the deck and I see the cards that are on the inside, that'll kind of help me to get an idea of what,
Are you feeling anything right now? Is this for you or for me?
I think, what should we do?
I don't know.
I mean, we just got done talking about all of the horrible dates, so maybe we should stick with the energy of me.
For you. Okay, like, let's do you first, and then Okay. All right.
So we will see what's coming up, and I'm just gonna do more of a quick one. Maybe
I love
like
it.
3 cards or something.
Perfect.
I let them kind of come out as they do. So
So she's
all right, Spirit, what do we got for me? What's coming up?
I love it.
Okay. They're like you're gonna
nothing.
It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
So first one out is the Queen of Wands.
Okay, so one of the cards just popped out if you're just listening to this. So she's shuffling it along, and then the Queen of Wands just popped.
If I were doing a reading, I would say like the fact that cards are not really popping out is another sign.
Another one popped out.
All right, we got the 2 of Cups.
Oh,
that's a good one. Good God, Spirit, tell me something good.
Bring it on.
Okay, give me one more card, please. Oh, that's not a good one.
Oh, shoot.
All right, we got the 3 of Swords. What's on the bottom of the deck? Perfect. Okay, so we have the 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So if I were going to be doing my own reading, I would say that it's definitely a very nurturing, positive, the fact that there's a lot of yellow on the card, there's a very nurturing, positive vibe. There's intuition, like you're taking the time to build yourself up and to really feel into what is best for you. And there's a lot of growth happening in here, and that love is coming. There are 2 people offering. The cups have to do with love and abundance, and so it's showing that it's an equal kind of give and take, but it does show like the 3 of Swords is heartbreak, is having to go through a lot of pain. It's also showing though that at the end of it that there is like everything that you have planted is now growing and finally showing itself. Like you've waited all this time and now you are going to be surrounded by all of the kind of hard work and things that you have done along the way. Like you are going to be very fruitful. Like you just have so much around you. Like literally there's like grapes growing. Pentacles have to do with like money, and there's like a bird. Again, yellow is a very positive sign. So it's just, to me, I would be like, okay, well, I see that I'm obviously here.
Yeah.
I see that this is coming. Clearly the heartbreak has been something that I have gone through. And the fact that there's 3 is very telling to me as well. And because for me, I feel like I've been through 3 very distinct like lessons in my life. And then the fact that it's like I'm coming out on a more positive note, like all of this stuff that I have worked hard is going to be surrounding me. And then when I lifted that up, the one underneath was the Ace of Cups, which means like an offering of the cups is love. And so like, and it's overflowing. Aww. It's like they're, so I'm just kind of like, okay, if I were doing a love reading, I would say, listen, stay in the lane you're in. You have been doing the work. You know, it shows here, like, you have that intuition. You know it's going to happen at some point, but you're also like not in a hurry. There's a lot of creativity, growth happening. And so like maybe it hasn't been your main focus, but that when it does come in, it's going to be a very mutual, a very like respectful kind of on the same level type of thing. And that these major hurtful or heartbreak type of things had to happen in order to get you where you need to be, but that you are going to have all the payoffs, and that is going to start showing for you. And at the end of the day, like, you are overflowing with love. Aww. And that offering is going to be there.
I love that reading for you. Yes, I love that reading, and I love that reading for you. I feel like that's really accurate.
I mean, is it?
We'll see. It is. It is. It's coming.
Okay. So for you.
Okay. Yeah.
I would say, is there anything more specific that you would like guidance, answers, clarity on, a direction, or something to where you could just do a general reading, but it's not as exciting. Like if you could have more of like this, whatever immediately kind of energetically comes forward, that's something that you want to address.
So I would say that there's going to be some bigger things happening this year. My youngest is graduating from high school, so we've had to stay in our house because of school districts and everything. I think that there's a move that's going to be happening, and we just are trying to figure out the right space, the right thing, what the plan is. And so it feels just like, for me, it feels a little ambiguous, and like I would love just some clarity on like what that's going to look like, or how that's going to, you know, like how things are going to unfold a little bit, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that helpful?
All right. Yeah.
Okay. Turning this more towards you so I can hear you. Okay, so she's shuffling for me now. Ooh. Oh. Okay.
All right, so you got the 3 of Wands. That tracks.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, here it is.
Okay.
All right.
Oh. Oh.
Apparently 2 more.
2 more.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Oh, God.
You're good.
All right. So Alrighty. 2 popped out at the end here.
So this is what I would tell you.
I feel like I'm already going to cry.
Okay. So what I would tell you is that the 3 of Wands is actually about, well, let me tell you, the 2 of Wands has to do with like wondering what the direction is, like looking out, and they're trying to figure out like, where am I supposed to be going? The 3 of Wands has to do more with like, when I see that card, it tells me that you actually have more of an idea than you think. Like you see it. It's more about, how is that actually going to come together in real life? So like,
okay, I feel
it has to do with more of like having clarity with knowing the direction. And then you got Ace of Swords, which also means like clarity. It means like getting answers, knowing, and it's like it's coming in. So even if you feel like you're not sure, even though this is saying you do know, it's showing that something is going to come in that is going to make it very clear. It's going to like give you that the answers that you need.
Okay.
And it's going to help you less about, because for you, it's like, oh, there's more of a feel. Like, I just feel like I know. But this is, for some reason, and I don't know if it's you or your husband, but for some reason, you need more of like mental clarity. Like it needs to actually make sense on paper, like receipts, like that kind of thing.
I actually feel that too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's showing that the Death card people think is scary. It actually means like the end of something and new beginnings happening. So it's funny that you said like the fact that your questions had to do with all of this. It's like it's showing that it is going to happen. There's going to be like an ending of the way things were and a new beginning. Yeah. It's showing that you don't have to take as much action as you think. That sometimes not forcing, not taking the reins, and like it's showing kind of like letting everything fall into place and not forcing, and just allowing, like, things need to bloom in different times in order for it to all work. Yeah.
I love that.
So
that makes so much sense, because when I feel like there's new things, I feel like a loss of control, and that makes me kind of like grip on and like try to figure things out, like logistically, or like wanting to have like all of the things in place, you know?
So when you said that, the card that popped out was the 9 of Wands, which has to do with like just feeling like, look at this guy, like at the end, like 9 is right before the very end. And that is saying that like you're feeling like it feels worse before it gets better. Like it feels like you are just really like feeling it. And it's showing though that like it is the right before it's actually going to happen. Like, and so it's just kind of interesting that while you were describing that, like that's what popped out.
Totally.
And I know you talked about like your kids.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Perfect. And done.
Okay.
So, sorry, I just like pulled out a bunch of cards. So when I said kids, and like immediately what pops up is showing that there's a fear of the unknown. It's showing like the moon card has to do with things being hidden and just not sure if there's like something that you're missing, you know. You're so sweet. Oh, I love you. Okay, but it's showing the Queen of Cups. It's just showing that like you're the Queen of Cups. Like you're the one that is very nurturing, that you have done all of the loving and nurturing leading up to it, and like you're still there for them. But like you don't have to look out for the negative things. And actually it's showing that like, okay, do you remember I already showed you this card about like, okay, so this one is the one right before it, which has to do with the fact that you feel like you've done all the work. You've planted all these seeds, and now you're just standing there staring at them, waiting to see where are they? Where's the shoot
coming out? Yes.
So it's kind of showing a little bit of impatience. It's kind of being like, in order for me to feel good, I need to see them blooming, right? But just to know that you planted them. Just
got it.
You're good, you know.
For sure.
Will bloom. Like, and so it's showing that you are surrounded by all of that. Like you have all of that, but you don't have to stand there and stare at it. Okay.
Got it.
And you also got the 2 of Cups, which is like, listen, you have, whether it's you and your husband, whether it's your whole family dynamic, you and your kids, it's showing that there is such an equal amount of love and respect and nurturing there. You have the Sun card, which is all positive things happening. And then the World shows like a full cycle completion. It's showing that like everything is going to work out.
Yeah.
I love you.
Oh, I love you. Oh my gosh, it totally made me cry. Just wiping away tears here.
Aww.
Oh my gosh, that was beautiful. Thank you.
Oh, good.
Oh my gosh. See, this is what happens. She's so good at this.
I don't know.
It's crazy. Yes, you are.
It's just fun, and I just like being able to kind of like, I don't know, people kind of think of tarot as like scary and stuff, and I'm like, it's just guidance.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know, some people pray, some people...
Totally.
Should we see maybe what might be in store for us? Like,
moving
forward with...
Yeah. Let's do that.
So, I have this gold deck. So, I'm like, it feels fitting to see like what we have going on with this beautiful...
Oh my gosh, it's stunning. Stunning.
So, I will just give it a little bit of a shuffle. Oh my gosh. And then tell us we're gonna like win $1 million.
That'd be awesome.
I just want a house cleaner, you know what I mean?
Oh, fuck yeah. Yes, please. And maybe some like, you know, collaborations that feel really aligned.
That
you know, just saying. Oh. Okay, one popped out.
Okay. So we have the Sun card, which we've actually already had that in one of the previous readings. All right, So what is coming for us?
Ooh, okay.
I'm like, are you already are you already able to kind of like see the
See
cards
a little
and
bit?
kind of have an idea of what's going on? Girl, I'm feeling good about this. Okay, so so this is what is happening. We have the Sun card, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Fool.
Okay.
I am so excited about this.
Tell me what this means.
Okay. So, very, very like grounded, very positive. It's giving like give and take. It's giving something that just feels like what you put into something you get out of it, while feeling very kind of grounded. The Ace of Cups is just like overflowing of just love and abundance. It's things just coming in and being offered. All aces are an offering, and we've got 2 different aces.
Holy crap. Okay.
The other offering is Pentacles, which is money.
I love this story.
I'm like,
okay.
Listen, this is looking nice for 2026.
Okay.
The Fool has to do with like almost like taking off on new adventures, but in a very, how do I say this? In a curious, don't know what to expect, just kind of going in blind and not really like being jaded or overthinking. It's kind of like the unexpected.
That feels accurate.
New adventures.
That feels accurate, because just starting this podcast is like, I have no idea. Yeah. We're just doing it because we love it and it's fun. It's all new adventures.
Yeah, that feels great to me.
Yeah.
I am loving that. Okay. Yeah, girl, it looks like we're getting positive stuff, love and money, and let's just...
And have fun.
Let's do it.
Let's just go have fun. Yay.
I love that.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
It is talking about like being able to have boundaries, but also give back as much as you can without overgiving, which is really interesting as well.
I love that.
So
yes.
That's so cool.
I loved this reading. Thank you so much for doing that. I feel like just my heart is warm. That's so nice.
I love it.
Oh my gosh. Well, I love you. Yeah. Thank you again for doing that. And
of course, we're getting to the end of the year. So I feel like we should do some sort of a recap or something.
I think we should. Yeah.
The craziness.
Oh my gosh. Just the craziness of our years and all of the things. So yeah.
I love you.
I love you too. Okay. Till next time.
Yay. Bye.
Bye.